ball just easily goes away. That is Hakim Agome going down. And the referee does penalize Chikoyo for bringing down Hakim Agome.
I think he's been the player most fouled against because he's gone down about 3 times and the pushes, but Hassan Chikoyo, the culprit for that one, walks away scot-free because the referee does not issue out a warning to him.
Slight push straight to Sowedi Salim. It's a big ball there from Sowedi Salim. Now the captain, Simpala Hashim. Mike. Very good play. It was actually Booney, rather, not Mike. And that's an audacious cross, really. It easily goes away for a goal kick here to Lweza. Well, you have to admit that the BUL FC fans are very, very happy, judging from the dancing and the jubilation going on from the stands there. And even the music, really. Junior Mukisa. Fighting for the same ball. Daula. Daula again, just cannot keep the ball on play. And now stolen away by Ono. Mukisa Junior clearing. Good play from John Wakalaita. This could be a back pass, but straight to the goalkeeper Sowedi. Comes out Sowedi holding on to the game with 29 minutes of the game already played, with BUL still leading by 1-0 live from the Kachindu Stadium in Jinja district. It's a ball in. It's poorly held and Chikoyo tried to go for the snap.
Yeah,
but the ball just easily curls away, possibly for a goal kick there.
Yeah, his mind was set for one thing, a snapshot, a volley. And of course that was the, you can't say disadvantage about it, because if he had waited, he had more space and time. He's very good at dribbling past opponents, probably should have dodged 1 or 2 to go for that. But the first time thinking, he wants to go for it. Of course, miscuing and mis-leveling with the team.
A ringer clearing. Now stolen up in the midfield. Kasibante steps on the ball. And now stolen away by Chikoyo Hassan. Hassan trying to cut his way through the captain Simpala. Now Hassan trying to change the wing, and the header's not a very bad one. And Lweza give away the free kick. Well, at this time Ochom, I don't know exactly whether will actually come in with the yellow card, but Mukasa, or rather Mukisa, was on the ground. Well, there's some bit of a cry of an open boot.
Farouk Chizito.
Well, I don't know if it was an open boot anywhere there, but it was a close call. Very, very close call there.
Kalanzo Fred was the one involved in the incident. Of course, there was some infringement on the right leg, and that's why you can't see pain on the face of one junior for BUL FC. Complaints to the captain, but the goalkeeper tells them go up front because we need to double our lead, of course, to secure and exactly to pressure on ourselves.
Oringa clearing that ball away. Franco set it up by Ono. It's cleared up by Sempira Philip. Simple push, but here comes Kiyimba Ibrahim now. He's clearing that ball first time as Kikoyo's trying to chase through. That's a good play, very good play in the midfield. The aerial battles, excellent Chikoyo. Ball just easily goes back by now. Simpala. 1-2s. Looking for Kasibante, just could not be gotten, and that's excellent play from Chiyimba Ibrahim, trying to change the wing. Now stolen away. Here come the boys in green, looking to take another lead. Can they get this one through? It's a cross that is low, but easily cleared away by Chiyimba Ibrahim. Well, they're already leading by 1-0, but 2-0 would actually give them a very big milestone, really. Now the chase is on. Good play from Kalanzi. An easy backtracking by Mukisa Junior. Junior clears. Ball is in the midfield. Slightly push on Kasibante. But good play from Simpala. And the flag goes up again. Wakalaita John has been grabbed offside 3 times.
3 times, but the fans don't want to know because all they do is shout and are very happy that their team is sowing. You can't say that is sowing or reaping what they have already sown because of by getting a goal up front and attacking at every moment they get. So the fans are happy with that. Of course, not caring about what the assistant referee. But earlier on, Ndera Mike did get himself in a tight angle, went wide, tried to cross the ball, but already 5 defenders had rounded him up and he could not cross. Oringa gets the ball and decides to resume play by giving it to James Kasivante, who decides to go for a long cross up front. But of course, not to the destination he had planned for, and straight away to the opponent's keeper, Selim Sowed.
Sowedi clearing that ball up. It's good flicking. And back to the goalkeeper, Oringa Franco. It's very patient play there from Oringa, and also showing some skill, and his coach does love that. So Oringa clearing that ball. It's the first live game in this stadium, the Azam Uganda Premier League.
This season?
Yeah, this season, and even of our first game here live. Long ball. It's headed away by Chisalit, and the shot comes through. And that ball is totally rocketed over the bar for a goal kick here to Lweza.
Well, that was by Captain Hashim Sempala, former former Express player. Very good in the midfield, manning it so well, dictating play, dictating tempo. But look at the fans enjoying. Some have even undressed because of, you can see the temperatures are a bit high, but they're enjoying and they're coming in more. By the time we go to end of first half in the next 10 minutes, that part could be filled to capacity.
That is it. Oh no, Raphael is actually fouled according to the referee Ochom. And those are the 2 coaches of Lweza trying to discuss something possibly on what to do in the next half. That's a good header. And here comes a chance for a shot. But the referee says Joffrey. Serunkuma Joffrey actually did handle that. It's going to be a free kick to BUL. That is Serunkuma Joffrey. Very good footballer. His work rate very good.
Oh, in the process of controlling.
Yeah, poor control.
Of
really.
course, last control done by the right arm, and it's punishable. Nice score from the referee.
It's cleared up by Sempira. Good play from Serunkuma again to Ono. Rafael Ono trying to go deep. Chance for the header, looking for Kikoyo. Tries to cut that ball back into the zone to be a chance for a shot. Driven in low. Oringa fumbles and it hits the bar. Comes off again and over it goes. But anyway, the whistle had already been blown for an offside.
It has already been blown, but BUL FC has saved by the crossbar for a second time. Because, and this boy, this lad Hassan Chikoyo from Bright Stars makes things happen with his pace, quick thinking. At one time he tries to, you can't say, bring back the ball to himself, but Wamala Henry finds it, goes for a snapshot. There is some fumbling with holding the ball firmly. Farouk Chizito is there, he wants to complete it, but at the end of the day caught offside. And Fred Kalans misses. A referee says that even if Chikoyo notches it in, it's a now goal. It is 1-0 after 36 minutes.
The game still continues to leave it up in ginger. It's going to be a throw-in coming up here for the BUL side. All the fans still continue to dance and jubilate because they're the ones leading. It's going to be brought in by Mokobe Omar. Mokobe throws. Fortunately, they just cannot keep the ball on play. It goes out for another throw-in to the Lweza side. Well, the fight is on for the same ball, surprisingly. Here they come. Osman Farouk. Tries to lay it up. Stolen up away by Puni. Puni loses position. Stolen up front by Ono. And good flicking, trying to look for Kikoyo. But the goalkeeper comes out to Oringa Franco. Simpala. Serunkuma. Good pass. Here comes a chance, but Kalanzi Fred is offside.
He's offside. When Lweza, you can't master the passes and very good interplay in the midfield. Of course, the final bit of it, you could say the last touch is always poor. This time being denied by offside, of course, trap by Fred Kalanzi. But all you can say, the last 10 minutes belong to them. They had the ball with themselves, did everything with it. But of course, the disadvantage and the biggest challenge they've had throughout the 4 games, including this one, is not being so clinical in front of goal.
Oringa clearing. And now stolen up in the midfield. It's a chance again for Kalanzi Fred. But very good defensive work from Mukisa Jr. Mike dodges 1, dodges 2. Crosses. Kasibante James now dropping that ball to Hakim Magome. Looking for room to square one in. It's a good square ball. Chance for the header. And the ball just goes way over the bar from Wakalaita John.
Yeah, he decided to head it upwards, probably thinking it would, you can't say loop the keeper, but instead it goes up, it's ballooned, and they miss doubling their lead that they got as early as the first minutes of the game.
Well, that was a chance that was squeezed in by Hakim Magombe and Wakalaita John. Well, notching that ball way over the bar. What's the chance? The bull side. Franco Oringa takes his time and holds on to the symbol that is Franco Oringa. Now needs to release the ball very quickly. This ball dilly-dallied in the midfield position. Referee, it was a free kick which is begun quickly by Chiyimba. Now Kalanzi. The chase is on. Kalanzi tries very hard to keep the ball on play. Oh dear. He just cannot keep the ball on play.
He just can't seem to get everything right today. With very good pace to himself, scoring some of the good goals that kept them in the season. Last season, starting also on the bench for the first 2 games, but being recalled by their coach, new head coach Mutiaba Joseph. You can't say everything going against him. In the first half, first getting offside twice and trying to chase the ball, but getting it when it's already off the pitch.
Ball floated through. It's kept in play again. Here comes Mukobe running through again. Could be crossing this, but unfortunately the ball actually went out for a goal kick. Such good legs there from Mukobe Omar. Good run through. Such a fine player. Such a very, very fine footballer. Well, that's the run. Unfortunately, the ball just crossed the line a little bit. The flag had already gone up. Salita. Well, Lweza currently thinking of making a substitution.
They need to get the engine of the team. Probably I would be happy if they would slot in Mike Serumaga into the team. We don't know what goes on with training. You don't know what happens wherever, of course, they are. But they really need his brilliancy. They really need his decisiveness, because he's one player who decides and always executes to the best abilities. I believe they really need him because they are lagging behind, and a fourth, you can't say a loss, would leave the team last on the table and probably no chances of, you can't say, gaining confidence as other games come by.
Ball just easily goes away for a goal kick, and now we have the substitution to be brought in. Sweden confirm on who's coming in and who's going out. And look at this, Sembatia, jersey number 90.
Yeah, they bring in Sembatia.
Well, is that allowed in Ugandan football?
Yeah, it is. You can see it.
Number 90.
That means they haven't. So Raphael Ono is drafted off. That means Farouk Chizito Musisi will drop back to left back position, and Sembatia will take up the left wing. The young Nigerian Raphael Ono has not performed to the best abilities of the coach because, as you see, it was the right wing being used by BUL FC, Ndera Maiko and Osman Farouk using the wing so often. So the coach wants to bridge the gap, but Farouk Musisi drops back, and Sembatia Francis, who is also forward, adds on to the midfield, will be linked to the strikers. That means Lweza in search for a goal in the late minutes of the first half.
Ball cleared up. It's headed away by Hakim. It's collision in front of the referee, so that will be a foul. Chimba Ibrahim brought down. I'm so surprised with jersey number 90.
But it's there. That means they were
thought
licensed to do it.
I thought it was something that was released by FIFA sometime.
About the numbers.
Or the numbering, really.
But we've seen it, Otai. You've seen number 90 get into the pitch, so what are we going to do about it?
That is in other football, but I think it was this season where FIFA actually came in and told the clubs they have to have numbers up to, I think, 28.
But remember, Lweza was one.
Here comes a chance. It's a loose ball that goes outside.
It goes away begging. It goes away begging. We are still discussing Lweza. We're one of the last team drafted into the fixture. Remember, the original fixtures didn't include Lweza because Lweza hadn't apparently provided all the requirements as FIFA had asked from them. So you never know if the number thing was also part of that. But number 90 is inside. Sembata Francis is his name and is playing at the moment.
Well, I don't know exactly what FIFA will have for that, but let's wait and see how far that will be going.
Alex Isabide this time with no rosary in his hands because it's his trademark, or it's having a rosary, holding it and praying to the Holy Mary most of the time.
It could be in the
It could be there in the left arm. Let's wait and see, but he looks to be in pain. He's a coach who've had most of the time with misfortunes. Or one time he was ill, URI against Villa last season. This time he's lost an in-law, but still committed to the job and always there. They have a task at hand to defend the free kick with 1 minute left of play, normal time.
Free kick. It's going to be a free kick coming up here to get the ball inside very, very quickly. I can actually see Mosisi Farouk standing on this one. And also Chimba Ibrahim. Mosisi Farouk goes for the shot, goes in. Good strike. Very, very good equalizer coming in from Mosisi Farouk. And he puts that one in the back of the net. It's 1-1.
This is a message to the coach that he should try and start him very frequently. With his first start of the game, after 3 games starting on the bench and even not featuring in one against Sports Club Villa, Farouk Mosisi comes back and tells the coach he's the right person to play at left back. Goes for it, takes it low. The Bull players think he will take it high. And believe me, Oringa realized where the ball was going when it was a bit too late because he decided to go there, but the ball had already passed. Look at the way he celebrates the young lad, Mosisi Chizito Farouk.
It's 1-1. And that's how it is in the Azam Uganda Premier League. Everybody wants to win something. And Lweza, bottom of the table, want to come back. Well, the most interesting thing is the fans. I actually saw fans of so-called BUL jubilating the goal.
No, those are now not BUL fans. They're either Sadol in Ojinja Municipal Council fans, that is dressed as BUL fans. But matters have been leveled. They're brilliant.
Here comes a
been
chance.
leveled off. BUL FC have a chance to equalize, but it goes wide.
Well, basically, that's how it's rolling up in today's game.
BUL score their first goal, Lweza score as in their second goal. So some beauty in the first 45 minutes of the game. That means the second half will be exciting. Remind you that next Tuesday we have the defending champions
Vipers
against the current table leaders. Vipers against KCC in Buyukwe.
Soedi putting that ball up front. Trying to look for John, but the ball just easily goes away to Soedi. That's good play, really. And Soedi actually will take his time now because the game is still 1-1. Lakin. And there you go. The referee does blow the whistle. Well, to bring the first half of today's entertaining game in Ginger to an end, it is Lweza 1 and, of course, BUL 1. I have to admit it's been an open game, and of course it does show with the goals.
A 1-1 apiece between two teams. It started on a slow note, slow pace. Both teams, you can't say very carefully not to open up, but BUL opened up in the first minute, and the task was on Lweza, of course, to go in and try to get the equalizer. They kept on piling pressure, pressing hard, but failed to get the cutting edge. But of course, the young lad Farouk Mosisi realizes they have one less chance, takes it all, and the free kick is notched in. At the end of the day, 1-1 after 45 minutes played.
All right, so basically that is the confirmation of the score. Osman and Mosisi are the ones who have gotten themselves written on the score sheets here tonight in Ginger. Beautiful atmosphere down in Ginger, believe me, with of course good weather for football and a good crowd coming down to watch the game. So let's go down quickly for the statistics of the first half, find out exactly how everything has run today. And coming up at the stats, here we go. The goals do show, and the shots on target 4-3, and the shots off target there it's actually 3-2, corners 1-2, fouls they are there with 8-5, and the offsides are 3-1. For the yellow cards, no yellow cards so far, but BUL FC have purely dominated the first half of tonight's game. The question remains, what comes in the second half? Let's go down to the broadcast house in Dar es Salaam for the commercials, and we get back with more.
Halftime at the Azam Uganda Premier League down here in the eastern part of Uganda. We are in Kakindo. BUL FC up against Lweza. 1-1 so far at halftime. Wonder striker from Faluk Musisi that is Lweza FC, and Wejulu Osama for BUL FC down here. It's quite an entertaining game so far. The crowds are piling up so far. Most of you who know the eastern part of Uganda, when they knew it's live on Azam TV, they had to come in the Maz, and the fans are so far enjoying the game this afternoon. Lorian, we said it's going to be an open game, and so far it has proved to be 1-1 at halftime.
Definitely, the first 45 minutes has really showed us that no team is ready to settle for a draw. Both teams are trying as much as possible to go for it, and that's why I'm not actually surprised that the first half ended 1-1.
BUL FC dominated the first half of the game, and Wejulu Osama scored that wonder strike. But we have to talk about a young player of BUL FC, shirt 7, Mike Ndera, the young man who is doing everything for BUL FC to make sure that they have that goal. He has created many chances for BUL FC. He's a new player on the block, Lorian.
Unfortunately, he failed to score. Unfortunately, actually, he failed to make it 2-0 before they conceded the equalizer. I got the best chance of the half. He would have actually scored that goal. He would have done better to score that goal. But no doubt he has been the best player on the pitch in the first 45 minutes. His runs have really been a threat to the rear guard of Lweza FC, forcing the coach of Lweza FC, Mutiaba, to bring off the left fullback, and then Faluk Musisi, they are dropping back as the left fullback as Francis Sembatia came on to reinforce the attack. But
that young
he has
player,
been a wonderful player.
7, he has done everything. He has had several shots on goal, even though he missed that wonder one that you thought that might have gone on. But of course, also the Lweza side have got several chances.
But definitely, Ken, actually, you have to give credit to their coach, Alexis Sabide, because it really needed the coach with the brave heart to drop your best player when your team is struggling. You drop your best player in the team, that's Milton Kalisa. You drop him back to the bench, and then you replace him with Ndera, and Ndera is actually not disappointed. I think everyone is happy with the coach's decision.
He's happy with the coach's decision, but there comes one of those chances that passed by Lweza FC. Hassan Kikoyo last year was with Bright Stars FC, but he has not performed so far to the expectation. He's marked out of this game for the side of Lweza.
True, he's not in it at all. He has failed to even manage the ball. He's poor, his control is very, very poor. He's one of those poor players on the pitch right now. But I know he's a good player. He's a good player, and such a good player, I really expect him that when you give him a chance, maybe he can still perform. But in the first 45 minutes, he has been so poor.
Lorian, we talk about that wonder strike, the equalizer for Lweza FC. It was a free kick, and in this case, you are a goalkeeper. I know you're going to say a lot about Franco Olinga, the way he conceded the equalizer for Lweza FC. There was a free kick. He commanded the wall there, and the ball passed through his wall, and he found him not aware, and the ball went into the back of the net.
Actually, the ball did not pass through the wall. No, it did not pass through the wall. But of course, it was a wonder strike. It was a wonder strike from Faluk Musisi. I have already said it, that is one of the best players we have here in the country on dead ball situations. Is such
look
a
at
good
that,
player.
Lorian. Look at that, Lorian. You cannot tell me that it was not the wall, because they were there. They looked at the ball coming, and they all went away.
A good goalkeeper, actually, when you put up your wall, that means that wall is helping you to mark the post. Then for you, you have to be actually you have to be all your attentions have to be on the other post. But actually, I can't blame the goalkeeper so much, but it was a wonder strike.
Wow, it is a surprise. Lorian hasn't blamed the goalkeeper this time around because he has the experience. He has been there, and he knows what to do when we talk about goalkeeping. And he has said Franco Olinga had nothing to be blamed about. It was a wonder strike from Faluk Musisi, and of course, they are now 1-1 at halftime. Lorian, we talk about Geoffrey Selunkuma is nowhere to be seen. We talk about Lweza FC particularly.